Hello, Frugal Force. Once again, this is Captain Frugal reporting for duty, and today I'm going to be reviewing Nyobi number 1. Before I do, if you do like these videos, please be sure to help me out if you want to help support this channel. You can do that by hitting like, subscribe, hit that notifications bell, give this video a thumbs up, leave comments. That's a great way too. Thumbs up and comments to help the videos get attention. This also helps gain attention to the books that I review. So if you want to help support that book by doing that and spreading the video, you can help them by helping inform others about the books. That way they can enjoy it as well. Also, you can go down to the link below in the info bar. I have a Patreon account where you can help by as little as $1 a month, or Redbubble. You can go to captainfrugal.redbubble.com. All that information is down below, where you can help this channel by helping sponsor it so I can continue to make this content. Now that the shilling's out of the way, let's look at this. The first thing I notice about this is I like the cover. I like the cover art of that. The colors are nice. I think it's a nice cover. It pops. And I do say besides that, the one thing I started to fear right off the bat is this going to be more of a sexualized comic book due to the character. It just seemed like it might be that, but I was quite surprised it wasn't. And we're going to get into that. It's actually a quite deep comic book. So let's talk about Nyobi. Before we do, let's look at the credits page here. And the first thing that really grabbed me is the part at the top. This is starting to show me that this is a serious book. This isn't just written to, be eye candy. And it says, this book is dedicated to my father, Larry Higgins. My father passed away in September 2014 while I was writing Nyobi. I love you, Dad. I would not be where I am today in life without your love, support, and guidance. So a nice, loving, touching thing right there, which made me instantly think, okay, this book is going to be deep. And we look at the credits. It's created and written by Larry P. Higgins, the son, by the same name as his father. The interior line work by David Coates. The cover and shading by Andre Bullard. The back cover, and there's other pictures too throughout this book, additional variant covers, by the way, as well as guest artists there. So once again, the back cover is Aaron James Powler, and there was a cosplay model there. There are a couple of them, I guess, which cool, I guess. And they even give a little information. There's special thanks to, and they give a little information just to let you have a heads up on the story, a genome, what a genome is. A person born with a deviation of their genetic code, resulting in abnormal supernatural abilities, which are difficult to classify. Now, there's a disclaimer, says Nyobi 1 was published on April 2015. The stories, characters, and all that stuff are not made of anybody. They're all fictional. So blah, 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 blah. And this is printed in Canada. So let's actually turn and look in this book. Now, you start right away. The comic book is in black and white art, and it's pretty fitting for this story, though I think this could also be a colored story, but black and white art works well, because we start with, if you will, a dark creature, and it wants to feed. But the interesting thing is it doesn't feed on anybody. It's very selective in what it looks for feeding. It's looking for the right kind of person. And as you see here, the art is quite good too. So that's how we start. We get this intro of this dark creature. And then next we're tossed into seeing this young man, Lucas. He gets, I think, the most attention in the book. And I think this character deserves it. I wonder if this is going to be a character that's going to be a supporting cast member, maybe? I don't know. But this is an interesting concept. It goes in and shows us this character. We find out this character, Lucas, has a mother, just a single mother, no father, but it's because his father passed away. It's clearly he's hurting and he feels alone. And he's bullied and all that. You could just see he's miserable. And he's contemplating committing suicide. And that is the dark monster, the dark creature finds and says, this is its target. So that's, so you can tell that's the kind of person it's looking for. Then we cut in and get a little information about the Nyobi character, find out that she's like a singer / hero. And it gives us, you can see the artwork here. And so she is a attractive young lady. But once again, there's more levels to this character as well. So we get a nice introduction, and then we cut back to Lucas, and here's where it kicks in overdrive. Lucas does decide that he will commit suicide, so he's going to jump off of the building that he lives and commit suicide, and trust me, that fall will be devastating. And there's the question, will Nyobi be able to save Lucas? Now, I'm not going to tell you what happens in the story, because I want you to check this story out. I definitely think it's worth a good checkout. I enjoyed it. The artwork is pretty solid. It's, as I said, it's black and white, so I don't know if you're in a black and white thing. I'm fine with it. I'm more into the story. But here's the thing, as I said, I thought, was this going to be like a schoolgirl kind of thing, TNA kind of book? But it's really not. There's much more depth, I think, in Nyobi, and we're going to see probably more depth, I'm guessing, in issue 2. But this gives a nice intro to the characters. It's not going to be an action-packed book, if you will, but it gives you a lot of story setup and information about the characters. In my opinion, is what you need to have for any kind of book to have relevancy or be a good read. You can have a lot of action, but sometimes without substance, it's just not any good. And this book is filled with that substance. So I think this is definitely worth checking out. We have a character, which is probably going to be a supporting cast, and my guess, Lucas, which is quite interesting. See all the problems going. How can he overcome this issue? And we've got Nyobi, a hero/singer that really does care and monitors the interwebs, if you will, using technology to stay close to her fans, which is an interesting concept too, because people in their fan interaction is important. They care about the good connections. They don't care maybe about your political leanings and things like that. They care more about the actual connections. And that's what I think we're seeing here, how this hero actually connects to her fans. All right. Well, that's my thoughts on this book. If you've read this book, please leave a message in the comments. What did you think about this book? I think it's definitely worth checking out. So it gets my seal of approval to, hey, at least if you find this somewhat interesting, check it out and give it a shot. I think Mr. Higgins deserves that. So once again, that's Nyobi #1. Hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, keep it frugal.